mini trade deal from India could be just the one to look at, and that's what we're breaking. Sources to NDTV Profit on your flashes right now. Likely by July 4th to 5th. I mean, and it fits in, right? He'd want to announce this after the July 4th celebrations.
Yes. So, and it's with, I mean, if you think of the top 5 economies and if you're getting a deal with one of them, right, on July 4th, it is a victory in his eyes in front of the American people. So not surprised there. But this is interesting. Tamanna, 2 days ago, you were talking about there being some issues, some delays, and the contingent staying back. Could this be the end of all of that?
Yes, so you know, now with a trade deal with so much focus on it, remember it'll also be about presenting a win on both sides. So Trump is most likely, no matter what the details of the deal is, he's most likely going to come and say things like, I have opened up the Indian market like never before, I've got great concessions. And the Indian side is very, very clear. We're sticking to our red lines. I don't think that changes at all. There's going to be no compromise on access to dairy. I don't think there's going to be a flood of GM foods from America, which is going to be allowed in India. I don't think Indian farmers are going to be, you know, put at risk like that. So that seems unlikely. In fact, Rishabh, who has those exclusive details, joining me on the phone line now. Rishabh, what are you hearing? Next 2 days, that means post July 4th, and maybe this Saturday India time, we could hear details of a mini trade deal?
Well, what we are picking up
bad line. I think we'll need to repatch this line. Rishabh, we'll need to come back to you.
It's muffled.
But Tamanna and Alex, this goes without saying, right? I mean, so many people talking about it, that if they do it otherwise, it could be political suicide. I'm saying independent. I mean, I just believe that even if the government had a carte blanche to be in power for the next 50 years, they wouldn't go out and concede these, because this is labor-intensive forces in India which need that protection. So you will definitely see India sticking by those terms.
Any government will work in the favor of the Indian people, and there is a reason why some parts have not been opened up, especially dairy. I mean, it's not just the US. Australia has been eyeing our dairy sector for a very long time. So that's not really going to happen. Rishabh, just hoping that this is a clearer line. Just a quick update on what we can expect.
Right. What we can expect from this interim trade deal is, let's not expect too much on the agri and dairy front. That seems to have been put on hold for the later tranches that will be agreed upon. The first tranche will be agreed upon in the September-October sort of deadline, and a full deal will come much later. But what we can expect from this is somewhat on the lines of what we've seen between US as well as Vietnam that was announced yesterday, which was limited to tariff cuts, somewhat better than the earlier tariff situation than Vietnam was at, but still not an ideal situation for Vietnam. So that is the broader contours of what we're expecting between US and India as well. Some sort of tariff reductions, as well as some talk on market access for US as well as Indian goods. So those are the two major lines that will be expected as part of this mini or interim trade deal that is expected around the 4th of July mark.
So 4th of July, 5th of July possibility. Rishabh, thanks so much for joining us and giving us that update. It goes without saying that if the deal is announced on Friday night or Saturday morning, our time, you will find it live and, well, not exclusive, but you'll find all of the analysis right here. So make sure you check in with NDTV Profit over the weekend as well.